My hair is still wet from getting out of the shower. It is Thursday, almost midnight to be Friday. I'm going over to my mom's house tomorrow. She said she has extra gumbo for me, and I'm also going to use my parents' bathtub because it's huge and it can actually fit my long 5'10" body. My tubs here don't fit me, and it's going to take some of this weight off this baby bump. I'm 31 in 4 days, but tomorrow I will be 31 in 5 days with twin girls. I just got out of the shower and I saw, like, I literally grew a stretch mark, and it's just a red line that looks like a cat scratch, and it's just, they just keep going, they just keep coming. I'm so done with being pregnant. I wish I could just skip it or get sedated and sleep throughout the rest of this pregnancy. I've got a little over a month left, but that's not the case. So hoping I get to 32 weeks on Sunday and then just keep hitting week after week after week. I wish time would speed up, but whatever. I'm gonna try to make the best out of it by nesting more and getting everything ready for the twins. But I'm gonna tackle this project because it's been forever since I have. If y'all have been keeping up with me, you know that I have not touched my hair in forever, but I'm a big advocate on Black women look fine regardless of what hairstyle they're rocking. Like, just because I haven't rebraided my hair doesn't mean it's not done. It just means it's not as fresh as it could be. You know, why is it that certain people can roll out of bed, do nothing to their hair, and they look fine, but when it's a Black woman, she's chastised? So for me personally, I think I look great all the time. I mean, look at me, face card. But this is just gonna help elevate the look, and plus I need parts in my hair. There are no parts going on right now, so hopefully you guys stay tuned through this video and hopefully you enjoy, because I'm just gonna be spending the next 6 hours doing my hair. Usually, like, back in the day, like 2 years ago, I used to make ASMR videos rebraiding my hair, but they really didn't get a lot of hits, so I didn't really do that. I don't really do that anymore, but you know, it was something that I used to dabble in. Maybe I'll do an ASMR video on, like, the last row, I don't know, but somebody was asking me bring them back, and I just haven't done them because they, like, literally max 2,000 views, and keep in mind I have a 100,000 viewer audience, so it's just not everybody's niche, so I try to stick to stuff that everybody likes. Anyways, on to the hair. Enough stalling. I'm stalling. I'm gonna put a towel around my neck, and I'm gonna comb through like a row, and then I'm gonna part it, and then I'm going to grease the specific braid that I'm doing, and then gel the braid so that the braid stays put, because I don't do hair ties. I just twist the end. So follow along. Hello, what's going on? If you don't know, I do hair rebraiding videos from time to time. It's been like over a year since I did my last one, but they don't get a lot of views, so I just decided to take a break, but somebody requested I bring them back. I am super pregnant. 31, almost 32 weeks with twins, but I've already combed out the first braid. I washed my hair, basically got in the shower, put hot water in my hair, scrubbed my scalp without shampoo in it, then I put some shampoo in it, scrub, rinsed it out, put some more shampoo, scrub, rinsed it out, and then put some more shampoo, scrub, got some suds, and after the suds, I just brushed this, like, I got suds in my scalp, then I, like, pushed them through my hair to clean it. So I have plenty of braids. If you can't tell, all I do is go through it like this with this part of the comb. And then once I do that, I go over and over again until I get to the scalp. So getting to the scalp is key, because once I get it fully, like, unbraided, which that's what this part is for. I mean, you can use your nails as well if you don't have a comb like this. Once I get it done, then I can brush through and comb through with the big tooth comb. So you see that? See that? All that hair that was in that one braid. Like, what? So yeah, then you get your brush. Brush through. scalp, you want to get the big tooth comb to make sure you're getting it all good. So I still feel like a knot here, so you can pull that apart with your hands. Okay, now that I've felt myself get through the knots and stuff, I'm gonna bring back the brush. Okay, so with that being said, there's a lot of hair here. This is actually 2 braids. I unbraided one, but when I did my hair last time, I took 2 parts, and then I combined them. So in this case, I would make 2 different parts and then braid down 2 different ways. I would grease the scalp and then gel and braid down, which I'm going to show you right now. So for this part, the Blue Magic hair conditioning grease, just get a nice glob of that, and then you want to, wish I had my bobby pin, you want to just get on the parts. Okay, do it again, get on the parts, and then get on the parts here too. But I'm gonna clean up the parts, so don't mind that for right now. And then obviously this will get in the front. I do have a bit of a widow's peak, don't judge me. Okay, so now that I've got that done, this is what you do. You get your sections done by parting. So I'm gonna part it like that. Then I'm gonna clean it up, because clearly it didn't part perfectly. And I'm just gonna show you guys like one at a time, but off camera I'm gonna do like 15 at a time. So you wanna just clean up that part. Okay, so you got a nice straight line, or as straight as you can manage. Okay, so that's what I'm going with. And then I'm going to straighten the line on the side, right there, like so. Okay. Perfect. And then I'm going to do it again on this side. Okay. Okay, you see that? That is a section now. If I had my bobby, that's my husband being annoying AF on the other side of the wall, but if I had my bobby pin, I'd pin this all back, but I don't, so I'm just gonna use this comb. Just gonna pin it back with the comb. Okay, so I'm gonna take the comb, put that there, and then like pin it back. So, like I said, oh my gosh, this is so annoying. I'm so sorry. I wish I had a freaking rubber band or a bobby pin. Okay, so now that you see that, this is actually 2 gel through the hair, like so. Okay, run the gel through the hair, close to the root, and then braid it. Now I do super tiny braids like this when I want my hair to give like a flowy vibe and also kind of curl on its own. If I don't really feel like having a flowy vibe, I just do really big parts, which is what you can see here. These were really big parts. So there's definitely a difference. But that's it, you guys. That's what I do to do my hair, and then I braid, do a simple braid, which goes like this if you didn't know. Right, bring it in, and left, bring it in, and right, bring it in, and left, bring it in, and just keep on doing that. And then once you get down to the wire, like so, it gets super long and super tedious because there's not much hair there. You just twist it off. Just twist it off, and then boom, it's sealed. Because the gel is going to hold, and see how it has a natural curl to it. I'm going to do the same thing over here again. Just make sure that the things are greased. Okay, and then get my gel. Okay, put the gel through the hair. Gel through the hair. Okay, and then do the same exact thing. My mom taught me how to braid, and I'm somewhat also self-taught because I just felt what she was doing in my scalp growing up and then took mental notes, and then if I had questions I would ask her. Now I don't go to a professional stylist or anything, I just do my own hair, so you know, it's not everybody's cup of tea. Some people prefer weaves and wigs, some people prefer long extension braids, some people prefer locks. This is just how I do my hair, so if you wanted to learn how I do my hair, this is the video to follow, or you can follow one of my older videos. But if this does well, I'll bring these videos back. These videos don't generally do well. My male audience doesn't really watch them, and this hairstyle works for males too, by the way. And I don't have many people watching this in my female audience either, because not everybody has this hair texture, but I think it's a satisfying video in general. See, I'm twisting the end after I get to a certain point, and then it just curls on its own. So I'm gonna do that for my whole head. I gotta do it for the back here. I need to finish combing out this back side. Okay. Just get there. You can also like kind of comb out with your fingers. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing the back, and I'll update y'all as I go along, and then do one or two on camera, and then just continue on. I'm also showing this in the vlog. Vlog 216 or 217, I believe. I'm gonna do the big comb to get the close to the scalp knots. The big tooth comb is after the brush for the big knots in the scalp. Because I want to do this whole back row. I want to unbraid this whole back row, which this is the last one in the back row, and then do the same thing I did in the front, change the parts, clean it up. Since I started the front, I gotta do the front now too, off camera. So 1 minute, and y'all will see a few more done in a moment. My daughter is in the next room over, so you might hear some background noise because of my 2.5-year-old. Well, she's gonna be 3 next month, so she's past 2.5, but I'm just working on these parts. So I'm starting a new row, because this is all afro puff right here. This is all afro puff. I tied some off to the side, and then I pulled some over here to create this part. And now I am going to grab 3 sections and begin braiding. is how you do that. You may hear my husband in the background as well, being loud AF, but he doesn't know I'm in here filming ASMR, so. Again, if you want to braid, you just bring out the sides into the middle. Bring out the sides into the middle. Okay, it doesn't matter what order, just whatever you're comfortable with. And I'm sure there's better, how to braid videos, but that's how I do it. I'm looking very bald now that these parts are cleaned up. I'm noticing my bald levels are off the roof, off the charts. Anyways, I'm gonna braid until I get to the end here. I'm just gonna twist it off. Okay. Now that I've got this one done, I can kind of follow suit with these other parts. Like specifically this one. Gonna go ahead and part it, and then kind of try to evenly match it. And then I'm gonna see where this part is, and then go straight up from that one. So kind of like that. And then just fingers crossed I got a good section. See, it's kind of big, but it's pretty accurate. Just a lot of hair. It gets thicker as I get closer to the middle. So with that being said, gotta grease the scalp and gel the body. So I got my gel, just gelling the body. Okay, comb through it just to make sure that it's good. Okay, and yeah, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Maybe I can make it a little bit better by straightening it out. Okay. Trying to straighten it out a little bit and then align with this other part. Gotta make it align with this part. So we'll see how that looks. Yeah, I gotta clean it up. A lot of extra hair lying about. Okay, so that's its own little ordeal. Definitely not as clean as I'd like it to be, but y'all get the point. I got a lot of hair, so at this point, I'm just trying to finish. I have a handful of braids here. I hope y'all can see that. I have a handful of braids here that I'm just trying to comb through so that I can finish and take a break. I'm gonna finish my hair tomorrow because it's pushing 2 in the morning, or it is 2 in the morning. So I'm gonna do the rest tomorrow before I go over to my parents' house for a bath. They have a bathtub that can fit me, so that is the plan. Okay. If you hear background noise, it's because there's a TV going on the other side of this wall. But just focus on the unbraiding of the braid. I have a squirt bottle that's 5 parts water, 1 part conditioner. So it's majority water, but it's got some conditioner in it, so I can comb through my hair easier. But I've been applying conditioner directly to the hair. I just get a little dot and I just wipe it on there. bangs might actually work this look because it looks like a crown. I don't know. It seems like I just started, but I'm almost done. Today is Friday, and I started after I finished breakfast. You can check out my vlog if you want, but I started around noon, and it's about to be 4 p.m. So last night I spent like almost 3 hours just detangling and washing hair and starting some rows because I wanted my front parts to be nice. But now I'm almost done at this point. We gotta finish up. I genuinely thought it was gonna take longer, so I'm grateful that it's almost done. At this point, I just need to comb through it with my big tooth comb. The moisture you see in my hair is conditioner and water. Then I get my brush. Based off the amount of hair, it looks like it's just one braid. Okay, got my puff. After brushing it, I'm just gonna comb through it with the thin comb. Using the thin comb really to make sure it's detangled at the root, at the scalp. The big tooth comb gets through all the main tangles. The brush, it's just easier with my hand texture to go through with the brush, and it's just grabbing all those tiny little tangles and knots, and then the tiny tooth comb makes sure I get everything to the scalp. So once it's all combed through, as I told y'all, you want to get your grease. Grease on the finger. Grease the scalp. Get some more. Grease the other side. Grease the sides. Then just kind of pull it. Get it nice and pulled. Okay, then get the gel. The gel is to keep the braids in place because I gel the hair, braid it, and then twist it. The twist locks the hair in, so I don't have to use twisty ties or anything. If I was using extensions, I could burn the ends because it's not real hair, not my real hair, so I could burn the ends, tie them off, or any other method. So just get a good amount of gel. Start gelling through. Gelling like 6 months, so